This is part 2 of my Slim Feetpaws tutorial. It's time to free our shoes from the tape cocoon that we made in the last part by cutting along the marking lines that we drew. Now carefully peel off the tape pattern as gently as you would deshell a hard-boiled egg, as to not ruin all the hard work that you just did. And now we're going to cut these things called darts, which basically helps our pattern lay flat when we put it on a piece of paper. Cut it down the middle where you want your claws to go. I forgot to mention this, but number your toes so you don't forget which ones they are. Okay, now we need to take all of our patterns and lay them flat on some paper. It's okay if they're a little bit wrinkly, the fur has some stretch to it, and the wrinkles won't matter much. And now we cut them out. Woohoo! We are left with a bountiful harvest of oblong shapes. Give them a good rub for luck. And now we can finally trace our patterns onto fur. I'm using chalk for this. If you trust that your 2 feet are symmetrical enough, you can just reuse the same pattern by flipping it over. I think it's helpful to mark the flipped pieces with an X so I don't confuse the two. And here are all my lovely pieces. Make sure you have the fur direction going the right way, and also separate your toes from the rest of the foot because we're going to shave those. And now we're going to cut out our big foot pieces. I'm using this X-Acto knife. It's really good for just cutting the fabric and not the fur, which is a problem that I've been having. Look at how it just tears away! Fuck yeah! Next, we pin and sew the 2 halves together by the midpoints, so when we turn it inside out, we should be left with this fuzzy sock that fits perfectly over the shoe. Now let's move on to the piggies. I like to pre-shave these pieces so they're easier to work with once I glue them on. Make sure you wear a respirator and brush the fur after each pass. Unfortunately, my shaver ran out of battery, and I had to order a new charger, so I'll have to finish this in a part 3. I know, I suck, I'm sorry.